Wonder if I can just click go without waiting for that. I'm in a fucking bad mood. I'm in a bad mood because I didn't go to sleep last night. I wasn't tired. And I made it until about 4 in the afternoon today. And then watched an episode of Forensic Files, and that knocked me the fuck out. Woke up about 3 hours after I fell asleep, with searing fucking pain in my left leg, because I was having a Charlie horse. That fucking Charlie horse was so bad that it is now 12:50, almost 1 in the morning. What is that? 9 hours later? 10 hours later? My fucking leg still hurts. So let's play this fucking game, shall we?
You see that special they had on the X?
Shut up.
That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fix it. I'll tear you apart. You don't have
The Turian hierarchy has announced that it will not limit its dreadnought production to previous totals, citing an increased need for security in the...
Don't crap. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
If your guards are looking for a fight, then we can oblige.
This will be interesting. They haven't had a human in their sights in some time.
Of course, if they draw their weapons, the Urdnot warriors will be on them in seconds. Assuming they survive what I do to them.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human.
Even though my visor's clipping through the back of my head.
To Urdnot from Clan Knockmore. We're a small clan based in aquatic wastes.
If Knockmore is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Knockmore Crawl, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Knockmore have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Knockmore have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest.
That's a really shitty
I
chair.
slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere. Watch it,
Natorth?
human.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I'm not fighting over this nonsense. Grunt's ready. Let's get to it.
I like your dismissal of our rituals even less than Uvank's challenges. And my word determines whether a rite will proceed. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf.
Thank you for explaining that. That was totally
How is a
natural.
candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target, and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does.
What?
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Shouldn't I have cracked my skull on his fucking head?
You dare. I like this human. He understands. I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Does anyone want my leg? I don't even fucking want it anymore. Yeah, this is a fine choice. Cryoblast or neural shock? Let's say cryoblast. I don't particularly care for neural shock. We know where to go. Oh.
This is Tuchanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan.
I have a question.
If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
Hello?
What will happen? Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
I have a question. Excuse me. I have a question. How do the Krogan have cities if everyone wants to be a warrior of some kind? Doesn't that mean there's like no Krogan sanitation people?
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Oh, come on. Who's the Krogan bus driver that does public transportation?
Let's get started, Shepard.
Shut up, I'm
Hit the
looting!
Keystone.
Fuck you! Jesus Christ. Oops,
Simple enough.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how to cancel that. I won't get a chance to search these stupid bodies later.
Let's get started, Shepard.
Shut up!
Hit the Keystone.
Hit the mute button.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone. First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka. and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Racist.
Here they come. I'm ready. Weak! Yeah!
Here, enjoy.
Worthless! Worthless!
Worthless.
Not. One down.
Is that it?
Next.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy. One more. Weak!
Didn't one of the Krogan have these as a pet? Aren't these basically like dogs? So we're just killing dogs.
One down.
That's how the Krogan prove they're tough. I bet you if I shot your dog with a rifle, you wouldn't think I was tough. Worthy to join the Krogans. I mean, you might come to that conclusion eventually, but I think you'd have some other thoughts first.
I'm ready.
This is really sporting.
Enjoy.
Great job, Fireball.
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
One down.
I see them. They'll all die.
You just get stuck in the fucking wall. You scrub.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Does the Keystone
Trolls,
let out
come
like
here,
different things to create different creatures? Or do they have like an elaborate cage system? With fire.
I'll put them down.
Oh. Explode into fire.
Impact shot.
Wow, totally whiffed.
Time to fight! On the ground, now! I'll put them down!
Next, neutralize.
I guess you shouldn't punch the guys that explode when you kill them. I guess that's a bad idea. Love running around fetching one bullet at a time. It's great! It's really great!
One down.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the race.
I know!
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival. Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am ready. Incoming!
Remember these?
Finally, an enemy worth fighting.
Oh, wonderful. I can't get away. Can't get away, and I'm burning to death. Don't heal or anything, Shepard. What gun is he using? Stop it.
Armed and ready. Should burn through any armor.
Yeah, right on your ass. On the ground,
Should
now!
burn nicely.
Almost killed it.
Impact shot!
I win. No, get the ammo! Fucker.
We have company. Good. I want more. You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last. My
Thank
craft
you
gave
for
me
that.
strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
Great
This will
dialogue.
cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Tyr.
Come on, Uvenk. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration.
Why? I'm not getting any more natural.
You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
If I know Grunt, your answer's coming at muzzle velocity.
You do know Grunt. This Varen is dead.
Good thing their guns shoot the slowest bullets ever, huh? Oh good, I have no ammo for my gun. Wonderful.
Should do the trick.
I'll put them down!
Hold the line.
You know what would be great right now? A sniper rifle with bullets! Oh, come on. Cool story.
The Battle Master! Time to die!
Oh, I guess Grunt's not that tough, huh? Wow. He got killed by Morden.
Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave.
Uh-huh. Again, can't loot. Load screens.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory.
Not when everyone dies.
You are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests. but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul.
Wow, it's very
I must
dramatic.
perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This might be useful.
A human killed the Thresher Maw.
You don't have the plates to try. You hear that the tank bred in the human killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's heard. As if it does as Rex himself.
Heard it the first time. Thank you.
Step back. My Varen is hungry. You killed
Might
that
have to talk to the
Thresher
chief
Maw. One
scout.
wrong step, Shepard.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
So, you're in charge of Urdnot's scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tuchanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies
commands
are,
scouts.
and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tuchanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tuchanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tuchanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever. What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance.
Do the
If I'd gotten
Krogan have
closer,
nurses?
I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
What about Hospital janitors. Are there Krogan hospital janitors? That's a really important job in a hospital.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the blood pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
I knew a hospital janitor once. His name was Curtis. He's not a Krogan. Do you think the Krogan have parking lot attendants? I need someone that can break barriers and armor. Miranda it is, I guess. I think she can break both. Yep. I think warp works on armor too, right? Yep. Yep. Did they just reuse the same cinematic? Come on.
Get ready to fight.
Just the
Thing to help.
one down. Hit.
Both of you should be using your heavy pistols.
Change weapon!
Not a problem.
Oh, you're dead. Some ammo would be great. You guys drop any ammo? Of course you didn't.
Mount that one. Watch out!
Can't hide from me. Quit hiding.
Can you not kill this guy?
Through any armor.
Jesus fuck. Do your duty.
Wish I were standing downwind.
Oh no. How'd the blood get on this side? That don't make no sense. See, in Mass Effect 1, your powers never missed. Unless there's some kind of physics glitch. But now you have to manually aim all of them. Unless you're talking about a party member. Because they knew that was too fucking annoying. So look, they just burst in flames. They get warped. No. Look, it's a combustion manifold. But wait. They said... I'm confused. Didn't they say it just fell off in the field and you could go fetch it? But this is a vehicle here. Oh, whatever. I guess I just salvaged it off that vehicle. Oh. Guess I should have shot that, huh? Thank God I have to hack this door.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
The only buildings more durable are their bomb shelters, but most of those were destroyed in civil wars.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
My report will mention that.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting. Unethical. Sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess.
That's
Humans,
racist.
too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. but human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will be...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple...
Twice. Twice they're doing this. Twice. And how did that fire just get on him? It doesn't make any sense. And no one stops to quip when someone shoots a gun at them. If two sides have guns and someone shoots, everyone fucking shoots!
I'll kill them myself! Get ready to be...
Aha. Someone just got made. The slow motion is so fucking annoying. Incineration specialist. Almost.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
See, this whole thing is making me question if BioWare is actually good at anything. Because the shooting elements of this game suck. The plot of the game sucks. And the scenes and the writing are embarrassingly bad. It's like the only thing they can do is do characters. But even in this game, not really. Not really. I have to think that it's gotta be an EA interference thing. Right? What else could it be? They used to make good games, now they don't.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague,
Oh,
Morty.
shut up,
Not
Shepard.
developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy, no ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still, hard to sleep some nights.
So just in case you're curious, I'm talking about character redundancies. This character is dying, albeit he's dying just because it's a short-lived species, not because he has a specific thing going on with him. But then you get another party member who is also dying from a disease. And they both die in 3! Spoiler alert!
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morton? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
How many characters did they
Studied
actually
Tuchanka
write for
not
this
due
game?
to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Oh. This game has 11 characters, but it really only has like 4 characters.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
The rest are just, archetypes or just direct statements about EA and BioWare's relationship. Drink the Kool-Aid with me. It's there. Drink it! So we went from a computer console with data
Dead Krogan.
to a
Female.
tablet with
Tumors
data.
indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer.
Expository dialogue!
Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
Oh, and now we're just... Oh, come on. This is so basic!
What was pointless? Her volunteering or the doctor's experiments?
Both. Her mistake forgivable. Theirs not. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
You realize we gunned down a few Krogan on our way in, right?
Different cases. Self-defense, combat instinctual, justified. Medical experimentation not the same. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
What the fuck just happened to his eye? Did you see
Yes.
that shit? Went all goofy there for a second. So this kind of storytelling is what you do when you have a rough draft and you just want to get information out, and you go back later and make it more interesting or complex so that you're not just literally picking up tablets and reading all of the information. But they didn't do that. Such great writers. Oh, this game's thrilling!
Take it.
Shut up. Well, at least this music's good, right? Bwah, 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 bwah. Oops. I done goofed. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Bloodpack. Not member of Clan Werelock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werelock guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections mostly. Sometimes gas. Make me sick. Fever.
Why does everyone talk like Morden?
Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice for all Krogan.
You know why that happened? Because the person who wrote this whole section, this is Morden's story obviously, was in the Morden writing space, and he slipped into making other characters talk like Morden. You could call that Tommy Wiseauing if you like.
You're safe.
That's
now.
what I call
Just
it.
get back to your camp. I'll deal with the werelock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
Oh, fuck you, Ad. Eat my ass. Trying to make a joke here and get this video blocked.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Borgia grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Borgia?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Urdnot and report in. Go. Go!
That joke was
Hopefully
literally
this story
just for
curing
my
the
mother.
genophage will be passed off as a hallucination.
I don't think anyone else will laugh at it. I'm okay with that.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives usually burn through broken armor. Not difficult.
If you could detect explosive containers in here, why didn't you warn me that the Krogan were coming? Or those fire creatures in the beginning? Why didn't you warn me about those two flamethrower guys that were gonna ambush me around the corner? How can you detect the explosives? Was that just said so that I would know to do that in gameplay? I think the answer to that's yes. Great writing. Why am I not in cover? What is this?
Ready to die?
Why do I keep sliding out of cover?
One down. Neutralized.
I guess I should say this now in case my video gets fucked up on YouTube. That if you heard a part that had no volume, it's because the song got blocked. Because that's how YouTube works.
Watch out!
Well, that crate didn't fucking explode, did it?
Yes! Hit!
Oh, come on!
Krogan charging!
Was the Krogan charging? I didn't see that. What?
Heads up!
Clan Warlock!
Level or England. Wait, doesn't matter.
I win, you fuck. You know, sometimes I wonder, why am I playing a game that I hate? Then I remember that hating myself is my ultimate game. Doesn't that make sense if you don't think about it?
Neutralized all hostiles.
This looks interesting.
Does it?
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
His name is literally soulless.
Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got
He's the
blood of
whimsical
millions on our
Nazi
hands.
scientist.
It takes a bit more to put things right. I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Yawn.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps.
Oh,
likely
shut up,
involving
Malon.
colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females.
Oh, so
They
they're
become
dumb is what
mercenaries
you're
or
saying.
pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Warlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Warlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Warlock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Warlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Not interrupting that. Monologue now, motherfucker.
Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Anything else we need to do here?
Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data.
Turns out
Wiping
you need it
local
in
copy.
3.
Still
Maybe you
years
don't.
away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off Tuchanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
This is sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Oh. Export your save games to Mass Effect 3 if you survive. Ugh. By the way, it's true. If you die in this game, then you can't export your save to 3. I think that's funny. Oh, we should probably say goodbye. Turn in the quests. The quests.
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. It doesn't quite...
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother with all the politics?
I hear you killed a Thresher Maw. Impressive.
I don't want to talk to you.
I don't know. Things could be different. Live together.
You don't sound very Krogan, bro.
You know we can. One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having
Your
to
shoulders
train
are awful
another
low
one.
res.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. I didn't get any
Place your
XP
bet
for
on
that.
the pits, human. We won't regret.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Let
I
me get
don't.
out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
There we go.
The
Experience.
pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's
How come
handler was
Shepard knows what the combustion manifold on a Krogan vehicle looks like? Was he a mechanic? It just seems like a really specific thing to be able to recognize and salvage. Oh, I went the wrong way.
You don't have the plates to trust. Glad Urdnot grunts with us now. We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes Clan Urdnot strong.
Oh, maybe I should talk to Rex too. If you kill Rex in 1, then his stupid brother is in charge of the clan, and none of this shit is happening. And it's just dumb
You
and
just can't help
embarrassing.
making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. This will go a long way to silencing his critics. Tell him he is now Urdnot Grunt. He is welcome.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe.
It was a Pharos and Ilos joke. But those places weren't homey. Get it? They were dangerous. Though Pharos was just mostly dangerously boring.
I wonder what those Turians and Solarians look like up close.
Ah, Tuchanka. Crude, dangerous, and probably radioactive. Let's get in, do what we need to do, and get out fast.
You again. I told you the Blood Pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin
Hey,
somewhere
that's
else.
from Fallout, you thief. Don't try to take smooth skin. Motherfucker. This might seem like a nitpicky question, but I am wondering, that shuttle, how does it escape the gravity of this planet? Are there planets it can't escape the gravity of because it's so tiny and has such pathetic rockets on it? Like, is the only reason we got off this place because it's fucking small?
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Yeah. Feed my fish? Get it? Get it? It's like Jesus carrying you. Chorban. Is galactic civilization really supposed to occur every 50,000 years? That seems kind of short, doesn't it? Doesn't it take millions of years to evolve? I guess they're just assuming that the galaxy is so fucking big that within 50,000 years there's got to be so much life in it that someone will grow to be a civilization, and then they'll find the Citadel. Although I guess the mass relays will help with that. But then in Mass Effect 3, you see that there's not that many mass relays in the galaxy. There's only like 8. And they all blow up. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Something happens to them. Rhymes with crowed up. And bill everyone. How do you know that trees have rings? Aren't you a Solarian? Do you have trees? Are trees everywhere? You know, I gotta say, Shaman Erdnot's pretty good at spelling. For a guy that probably doesn't type ever. I mean, his punctuation is great too. Capitalization, it's wonderful.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
First things first, let's put in my cool new friend helmet and feed my fish that are probably dead. Yes, not dead! Fuck yeah! Booyah! Oh, I forgot the arrow keys don't work. Death mask, there we go. Da 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 da. Let's go talk to this idiot. Hey, idiot. You have new things to say?
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
Because that's how this works. My ship, my rules.
Got it. Just another boss man wanting to get into my head. I know the drill. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really
Jack would be
interested
good at
unless it
cinema
affects
sins.
you. I've been through all this shit before.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
That doesn't make any sense. The knife still has to penetrate your body.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take.
So it's
I knew
rape
where this
again,
was heading,
basically?
and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things?
This is a video
You
game.
eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe
Been
not.
hanging around this town corner. I've been bumming around this whole town for way too long. What? Oh, that's the wrong way.
Kenneth, what is the new ship?
What's up?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Anything new? Nope.
Will do, Commander.
Nope, nope, nope.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
Oh yeah?
I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Maybe you're just forgetful.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail
What about
is more
death
effective.
penalty?
And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back
Who would
to
they
the
have
fleet.
children with if all the Quarians are in the fleet or on their pilgrimage and have a fucking shame marker over them? What are the fucking odds that would actually happen? If you pushed people out of an airlock, maybe they'd not break the rule. Well, then you'd just have space North Korea, wouldn't you?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
Every day.
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our system.
You guys are so fucking
but they
dumb!
passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
Speaking
No,
of space North
she made a
Koreans.
suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, take that.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long.
Shouldn't they always be
All 10 of them
prepared?
dead. Because of him.
You know, with the field that they're in.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
Her life for your life. Man on fire.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
What happened to your face? All this talking. Oh God. Feed my fish.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander. If any of the
Isn't
crew...
that the type of task
I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when... Yes. I look for... Thank you. What else would you like to know? We look out for human interest. I love humanity. I also
That's a
love...
very positive
What-
attitude.
Anything else you'd like to talk about? But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership...
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly. The moment
I might do more than catch
Now,
you, Kel.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
Maybe I need to buy more fish. Or maybe there's just an arbitrary point in the story. I don't know. Don't want to worry about this anymore. Yes. No, no, no. Sure. Why not? Nope. Heavy ship armor. Let's make my pistol stronger, shall we? Isn't this exciting? Oh. Double damage. Prepare for trouble and make it double, am I right, guys? Yep, I don't even use biotic powers. Alright, don't I have a meeting?
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Well, okay, if you insist. That's his loyal costume. So different. So fucking different. Now I gotta put the fucking lightning on all my guns again.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
It looked like that guy who has 2 buckets on his head.
On the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
LADAR, isn't that what they called it in Battlestar?
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
I wish I could take all the ammo from my SMG, give it to my other guns, and then take it out of my fucking inventory.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard. If they're still alive.
These are the same containers the Collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the Collectors. This looks bad.
Supposed to good?
Why would the Collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
Mr. Bucket, balls pop out of my mouth. Gush. What you guys doing?
That's a Collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The Collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
But the Protheans look nothing like these cunts. You see one in Mass Effect 3 and he couldn't look more
I
different.
thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. I can't believe the species still exists.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a Collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This Collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
I wouldn't want to live as some kind of mutated slave. Killing a Collector is probably doing it a favor.
You tell
Whatever they
yourself
used
that,
to be,
buddy.
the Collectors work for the Reapers now, and we still have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
By the way, it's nice that... Oh, this is where I could take a gun. See, if I had assault rifle training, then I could take the ridiculous Revenant gun, but I don't, so I can't. I don't like shotguns, and I don't like assault rifles, so I will take the Widow. Yeah. Which is also not amazing. There's Black Widow in Mass Effect 3. It's a lot better. It's got 3 shots, does the same damage. It's nice that she's wearing a face... Where'd she go? That she's wearing a face mask, but we're in fucking space. Shouldn't she be frozen fucking solid? That's why we're wearing full body spacesuits. But I guess you need to see her face because it's Yvonne Strahovski. And of course that ass.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
This whole area kind of reminds me of Contra 1. Like towards the end of the game. Is that too old a reference? I don't know. Like Contra 1 on NES, kids. It's great. What do you mean,
This
what's an
might be useful.
NES?
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on the ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
What do you mean something doesn't add up? Oh, you mean that this is obviously a fucking trap? How did we record data that was then recovered when the Normandy was fucking exploded into pieces and fell on an ice planet? What, did you email that data to your phone before it blew up? This might be useful later. Or is that just another thing to artificially heighten the stakes? Oh, now it's personal. Maybe I could get my Metal Gear Solid revengeance.
This is unbelievable.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop.
That's kind of a leap, guys. What is this, the Borg?
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the
Borg.
collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Duh. Fucking duh. What is this?
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
What is this?
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
By the way, I hate to spoil the game, but you already know the plot of this stupid game anyway, so can we talk for a second about the convenience of this whole thing? I mean, the collectors don't need to sabotage my ship. I'm no real threat to them. Them doing this just opens the gate for me to actually get to the collector world. And them laying this trap so that they could fool me, why would they make their computer system vulnerable? It doesn't make any sense unless you need a game that allows you to get to the end of it. Just saying, super fucking convenient.
Fast, Edie.
Heads up!
That's not even who I aimed at.
Come on, speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
This hurts you.
Pain is an illusion, I thought. What is this shit? It looks fucking dumb! At least my pistol is stronger.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. Task to capacity.
Here they
Direct into Terry.
You know what would accomplish the same task as this stupid luring plan? Is if when we pulled up on the ship, it just powered up and blew up the Normandy again. We're not exactly immune to that, you know.
Don't stop me. I will no way. Irrelevant. You cannot hurt me. You cannot resist.
Seriously, they are like the boring-ass Borg. Bug Borg.
Annihilation.
Resistance is futile, you might say. Stop using your fucking machine
Switching
gun.
sidearms.
Asshole.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my...
Of course.
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I thought we were gonna have to take on every damn collector here.
Perhaps you should consider upgrading my hardware.
Did you
Sarcasm is not appreciated.
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Here's another thing they could have done. Given us bad data on how to go through the relay. That way when we go through it, our ship would just be immediately destroyed.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary...
Thank God they didn't think of that, huh?
...present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Why wouldn't he just tell us straight up, I think this is a trap, just so you know, but this is our only way of getting this information, so go for it.
That son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
And here I thought I'd had my betrayal and attempted murder for this year.
There has to be some other explanation. The elusive
You're
man
awful
wouldn't
quippy
do
about
this to
something
us.
that supposedly ruined your
just
life.
wouldn't.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
This is another thing, is now we have all the time in the world to analyze their computer system and fuck with it in the future. All this risk for no fucking benefit. What was the benefit? Maybe you'd kill us here? You guys are fucking dumb, huh? It's hard to feel threatened by a alien that's superior in every way, but he's a moron. Or there. Why can't I pick up this ammo? Is this fake ammo? I can hold more ammo than this, you know. Give me the fucking amp. Oh look, I took a pipe out of this tube. It's collector technology.
Enemies in front!
Guess I should have upgraded my pistol sooner, huh? It's a little bit better now. Oh, come on.
There is no pain. There is no fear. This hurts you.
Oh, shut up.
This should slow him down.
Releasing control.
Trouble ahead! Enemy down!
Thanks. I'm dead. Cool story! Thank you for just landing next to me. I love the combat in this game.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Look out!
You're assuming control.
You've got Tuchanka ready.
Why did I do that? Why did I think I was pressing the other button to go to my powers? And just stand there like a fucking dolt. Oh, I know why. Because I haven't slept in 2 days for more than 3 hours. And my fucking leg hurts. Which way am I supposed to be going? This way? No. This way? Over here? I'm gonna say yes.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
But first we're gonna have to fight a giant creature because of this giant room. Oh, how did I know?
Here we go.
My attack was ineffective.
Firing now.
This should slow him down. That's safe. My attack was ineffective.
This will put them down.
Take cover, you idiot! Jesus fucking Christ. By the way, this is really shit cover. No. I should have just shot that at it. Although, no, I should not have. This takes forever to get back to full ammo with that gun.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164.
Don't need the numbers, just to fucking open the door.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I
I'm
can.
already through, you don't have to keep talking about it.
We must be getting close to the end.
Oh, look, another pipe. Technology!
This looks interesting.
Why was his voice so low-pitched there? This looks interesting.
Enemies in front.
Will direct this personally.
Keep one left.
Is evolution. We are the harbinger of your destiny.
I'm so glad that you just continually talk.
This should slow him down.
Not even slightly annoying. Remember when Sovereign just stopped talking because he was bored of you? Wish all Reapers were that way.
I've got no shield.
Oh, good cover. I'm about to die. Just as I was gonna take cover. Now I get to do that section again! Love this game. It's so good. It's fun, it's interesting, but most importantly, it's intelligent. And you just continually switch her weapon. By the way, this interface of trying to switch her gun, but then if I mouse over, I can't click it.
Understood.
Genius! Will someone tell BioWare chest-high walls are supposed to be higher than this?
Here goes.
Direct intervention is necessary.
That one hit.
You will not stop me. This hurts you. My attacks will tell.
Trouble ahead.
Assuming control.
Now let's finish you off.
You should always kill him last, because otherwise he'll just possess another one, and then you gotta fight two of the fucking pricks.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online.
It's weird that they took this long.
So we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
I don't know what that sound is.
Affirmative.
Get out of my way! Oh, that's a pillar. I can't get away. I can't get away!
One left.
I hate this game so much. Nice dick. Dick. Fuck you! Yes, more, please! This isn't tedious at all! Fuck.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy.
Oh, now I have an assault rifle now.
Strap in, people. Work for it this time. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Duh.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Would the AI really be pedantic about that in a time like this? And how is he better at dodging that laser in a fatter, slower ship? Whatever, who cares? I need to go to bed. I need to saw off my leg and then fucking go to bed.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figured you got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand.
John Doe has
Telling
the upper
you
hand.
could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
You don't have some kind of code that you could have sent to us that they don't fucking know? You couldn't have, like, winked when you told us about it? Do collectors know that winking means sarcasm? It's a disabled collector's vessel. But you should be careful anyway.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. Edie confirmed our suspicions.
Your hand just clipped through your chair.
The Reapers and collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now.
What?
I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Wait a minute. In Mass Effect 1, no one even believed Reapers were a real thing. Now you just have a dead one laying somewhere that no one's fucking curious about? Are you fucking kidding me?
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
Pulled it out of my ass.
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a
Hey, that's my
mass
daughter you're
accelerator
talking
weapon.
about, pal.
A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
You just said a bunch of words like I'm supposed to accept that, but that explanation is dog shit. Oh, we plotted the path because in the thousands of years they've been sitting in space, neither has drifted in either direction, and yet no one found the Reaper corpse on its own. You know, Reapers are pretty small. They're only like the size of a small fucking moon.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
That's another thing, is if you want to say, okay, well, space is even bigger than a big Reaper. Well, it's projecting mass effect fields. You don't have sensors that can read that? Sounds like fucking bullshit to me.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a
you
relic
stopped
from a
it by
battle
killing his
waged
minion.
while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily.
Even though
It
that's
will
not
make
true.
things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
How could that be true, though, if every galactic civilization uses the mass relays to get between points? You can't just have drift, or ships crash into each other. That's like saying, oh, well, when you enter the freeway, you could just cross 3 lanes sometimes by accident. Oops. We're all dead!
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
I don't think these things
Sooner
are
or
up to
later we
OSHA
need that
code.
IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Tough choice. Continue to build up the team, or go investigate the derelict Reaper.
Video game
It's your
option
call,
A or
Commander.
video game
Whatever you
option
decide,
B.
we're with you.
Anyway, I think that's enough for one episode.